The single market and its benefits are not always obvious or clearly visible. The decisions and agreements negotiated in the EU help harmonise requirements and standards on product safety and provide society at large with quicker access to the benefits of new scientific and technological developments. The law firm Keller & Heckman has been assisting clients in selling products into the EU single market and other European markets for more than 2 decades. Katie Haswell sent us this from Brussels to illustrate how important the single market is to those operating within highly regulated industries.
I know that I can walk into pretty well any ice cream shop in Europe and feel pretty confident that my cornet is safe to eat. That's because the European Union has complex legislation in place to protect us.
Stringent safety standards for consumers and the environment are at the heart of European rules. EU regulators set the bar high for certain products in particular, like food and packaging, cosmetics, pharmaceuticals, chemicals and electrical goods. With offices in Washington, Shanghai and Brussels, legal firm Keller & Heckman use their expertise to help businesses navigate this complex maze of regulation and compliance and bring their products to the market.
We understand the regulatory climate in Europe. We understand the products themselves. We have a substantial scientific staff of toxicologists, chemists, biologists that can tackle these complex issues from a scientific perspective and help us set out what the regulators need to know about our clients' products and feel comfortable about clearing the way, approving them for marketing throughout Europe.
The European single market creates one single common set of rules which apply across all the member states. The rules might be complex, but once you've complied, you get access to some 500 million consumers. Allowing businesses to compete on this level playing field is vital for highly regulated areas like the chemical industry. Once a business has launched their product onto the market, the key is to keep it there, presuming the legal and scientific requirements are met.
We engage with and conduct what we call product audits or assessments of their products and of their strategies, their compliance strategies, to make sure that them and their products continue to comply with EU law. And increasingly, we work on product defence, chemical defence. As and when a particular authority may or may not decide to take formal action against a chemical substance, we of course work towards litigating or advocating for that particular chemical substance.
Because EU regulations often thought of as the gold standard, it can give businesses access to other markets worldwide, particularly useful in areas such as food packaging. Plastics have been the focus of the European Commission's attention for several decades. Now, the industry is calling for coherent legislation in other sectors too.
The Commission has announced that they are going to work on harmonization of printed food contact materials. So we are going to see, this year is going to be a critical year because we are going to see some movement from the Commission in relation to new legislation, which is also good for industry because that would help them sell their product more easily on the EU market.
Important beneficiaries of the single market are those involved in science, innovation and bringing new products to market.
One of the latest trends to catch on in the European food industry is insects. These guys are crickets. And this is a bug burger. Tasty.
Especially in the field of innovation and food innovation, we are talking very often about niche products targeted to specific categories of consumer without any single market. Our client will have to comply with a set of regulations and rules, national ones, and of course it makes things more expensive, takes more time, and it's more difficult to process, to innovate, to create new products, new ingredients without the efficiency of a single market.
There's a slug in it, and what does slug taste like?
For the next generation, insect lollies might be a normal treat, but for now they're continuing their regulatory journey. For any company wanting to access a vast number of consumers, complying with Europe's rules to protect people and the environment is essential, offering huge opportunities in the European single market.